good afternoon from Madurai, I don't know how to pronounce where I am. I've tried it so many different ways and people keep telling me in different ways as well. But yes, I am here in the state of Tamil Nadu. This is my first city in Tamil Nadu out of about 4 places that I'm going to. But so far today, it's the afternoon and I haven't really done much, but it's been so nice. So I'm staying at the Lost Hostel, which is the only hostel really in the city, but it's a really good one and it's got a rooftop. So I went and did some yoga this morning on there in the sun, which was so nice. And then it's got a kitchen here, which absolutely blew my mind because I've not stayed anywhere in India yet with a kitchen. So I was able to go to the supermarket yesterday, buy some food, just buy some like cereal and yogurt, and actually just make breakfast myself. As a traveler, it's just nice just to have those little comforts. So I did that this morning, and then I've actually even got a desk in my room as well. So I managed to come back and then do some work. I've just finished answering all of my YouTube comments. Thank you to everyone who leaves comments. I really do appreciate them. Well, not all of them sometimes, but the majority of them are always really, really nice. So thank you very, very much. But it is the afternoon now and I'm gonna be going on a walking tour like kind of later on this afternoon into the evening, but I'm also gonna give myself just a couple of hours just to walk around the city by myself. And it is 32 degrees now, and obviously because it is a religious city, I obviously need to be covered up. I'm also going to put a shawl on in a second, but I'm going to stop talking now and we are going to go into the city. Step 1, find a tuk-tuk because it's about 2 kilometers from the hostel into like the old city and I am not walking in this heat. I have only just really got out of the tuk-tuk and had a little walk around, but this city already is like no other city I've been to in India. It feels completely different. I mean, obviously that's to be expected, like I knew it would do, but it's just really interesting just how different it feels. Step 2 of my plan today is to get some food, and I was on YouTube last night and I saw an Indian vlogger go to a dosa place that had pizza, dosa and many other different dosas, so I'm going to try and find it. And we are back to seeing cows everywhere, which makes me very happy because I love the cows. I don't know how friendly you guys are though. I am pretty close by. Oh no, I found it, but it's shut. Time it opens? You know what time it opens? No. Okay, I have a second place pinned though, so let's go there. I just came across this temple. I cannot wait to see more temples like this. No, I don't need a tuk-tuk. And this is where I want to go. Oh, wash it? Okay. This?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Perfect, thank you. Yeah, just in case. Yeah, thank you. So we've got the masala idli, sambar.
Yeah, this is coconut chutney,
Yep,
tomato chutney, seeds of coriander leaf, sambar.
sambar. Perfect, thank you. And that is what you call local food and local prices. Wow, that was really, really good. So I saw that place recommended it on a blog the other night, and I think they've got a couple of locations, and there was definitely a bit of a giggle when I walked in because it was all local people. So all the other people in the restaurant were just like staring at me and giggling. But those idlis, oh my gosh, they were literally like clouds, like pillows, like so soft. So I had 2 of the masala idlis to start with, and they were really, really nice. And then I got greedy and I had a plain one, and the plain one wasn't as good. So I think it was like the masala on top of the other ones that made it so soft. Wow, look how bright these women look. Oh my gosh. Wow, this temple is so impressive. It's crazy. I'm going to try and go inside tomorrow. But yeah, right now I'm about to do a walking tour with Story Trails, and I found out about them because there's a guy called David. He has a big YouTube channel called David's Been Here, and he was in India quite recently, and he came with his friend Sam, and they just ate their way around a 3-week trip on India. And then Sam, who he was out with, has a channel called Audrey and Sam, and I know Audrey and Sam from a press trip to Antigua, which was last year. Both of them are literally like such good YouTubers and like such nice people. They went out on a tour with Story Trails while they were in Chennai, and Story Trails also do tours in Pondicherry and down here. So I thought, whilst I'm down here, I'm going to do one of their tours. I don't really, it's funny because I do a lot of walking tours when I'm in Europe, but I haven't really done that many in India, which is probably where I should be doing them. So yeah, I'm really excited for this one.
Okay. Imagine for an instance, you are Shiva. She has to hold on to the hand of her husband or her son, and if not, as a very poor option, the tail of a cow.
Well, I am back. It's about 7:30 and I had such a good afternoon. Like, the tour with Story Trails was so good. If you are in Madurai, and Madurai, that's how you say it, then you have to do a tour with them because it was just so interesting. Just learned so much about Hinduism as well, and all of the gods and the goddesses. I really love learning more about the Hindu culture, and I kind of missed it because obviously I've been in Goa and then in Kerala, and they are not like mainly Hindu, and I obviously didn't really go to that many temples either. So I'm really enjoying like being back in Hindu culture, because yeah, I just love all the stories, and I love Shiva anyway. Like, I do like the whole like Om Namah Shivaya. I listen to that chant actually quite a lot. I really love it. So yeah, just hearing all the stories was really interesting. And this is what I mean. This is what I like listening to now and again, and it's just on Spotify, so it's so easy. Good morning, it is day 2. I'm wearing the same outfit because it just worked for me yesterday. But I have a list of things I want to do this morning. So I want to go into the temple, I want to go into the palace, no thank you. What else do I need to do? I want to go to the banana market, I need to get a SIM card, I want to go to the dosa place, and I need to go to a pharmacy. But yeah, I'm going to start off with the temple. I don't know which entrance is the best to go in, I don't know if you have to pay, I don't know anything. So let's see, no thank you. Oh, it's not very nice. It should be nice. So into this temple, people take coconuts and they represent heads and some bananas. Oh, interesting.
Be not allowed.
Okay, so take
Chapel,
shoes.
camera, mobile phone, anything should be not allowed.
Okay.
Only jewels, passport, rupee.
Well, that was mildly stressful. So obviously you've got to take your shoes off and put them away, so that's fine. And then you have to put your bag and your camera away in a locker, so that's okay. But then you can't put your mobile phone in your bag, you have to put your mobile phone in a separate place. So 3 different places. I had 3 different tickets, but I took my purse out with me to keep those on me. And then the lady says, as I went through security, you're not allowed your hair down. So I was like, well, I haven't got a hairband. So then reluctantly, very reluctantly, she gave me a plastic band, so I had that. But yeah, inside there's honestly like the main colourful bit as a non-Hindu that you probably want to see. You can see from the outside of all of these temples, like you don't really see anything different when you're inside or like on the outside. You do then get to go inside, and it's nice, and the ceiling is colourful and there's a bit of detail, but it's not like hugely impressive. And obviously as a non-Hindu, it's not, you don't really understand what you're seeing, and there are definitely parts as well that are only for Hindus as well, so you can't see the whole thing as a non-Hindu anyway. But it didn't cost to get in, so that was fine. The only thing that you do have to be careful of is because these places get so busy as well, like especially with the ticketing system, like people will just push in, they'll push their ticket in front of you when you're there, and you just have to really stand your ground and say no, like I'm next. But yeah, you have to stand your ground. Next I am off to find the palace, or at least that is the plan anyway. This is where we spent a bit of time on our tour yesterday, where the lady was telling us a bit about the city, but I definitely recommend going in here. And then here is Nandi, which is Shiva's bull. I think I may have found the banana market. So many bananas. So I've definitely made it to the banana market. So basically you just keep on walking straight from the Nandi statue, cross over the main road, keep on walking, you'll start seeing bananas, and then you kind of just turn into the left and it is in there. And a fact that not many people will know is that I actually spent 3 months of my life working on a banana farm when I was in Australia to get my second year visa. I actually worked in the factory because outside, like when they get them off the trees, they're so heavy, and I just spent 3 months, 8 hours a day just picking off the really small bits on the end of the bananas so they could go into the shops, which is hilarious. And we actually worked with quite a few Indian people as well there, and they were all really nice and used to help me get all of the snakes out of the bananas as well because I was way too scared. Thank you so much. Bye. Now have a working SIM card because I got one SIM card when I arrived in Mumbai through my hostel. That was only 90 days and I have been in India for over 90 days. So I actually bought another one in Kochi like a few days ago, but then I couldn't get it to work, so I just had to go to an Airtel store, pay them a bit more money, and now it's working. Right, now that is done, there is one more thing off the list. That was a big thing to do. Now I'm gonna go to the palace, I think. Coconuts, how much?
30.
30? I'll get one please. 30 for a coconut outside a tourist place. That's pretty good. The pigeons have most definitely made this their home. I love all these really colourful buildings. Hello. Yeah, good one. Got it. Right, I have seen what I wanted to see this morning, done what I needed to do, and I'm actually going to head back to the hostel now. I know I had dosa on my list, but to be honest, what I also really want to do is just cook a load of veggies for my lunch and for my dinner, and so I just bought some, and obviously the hostel's got a kitchen, so I'm going to do that, which is good. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have liked it. I have really liked this city. I mean, doing the tour yesterday really helped me understand it, but even without that, I've just really enjoyed it. The people here have been really friendly. It's nice and walkable. Even though it is busy, it's not too much. It's actually a really nice city, and I definitely say that you just either need like 1 full day here or 2 days at the most. You don't really need any more than that. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, also hit subscribe for more travel videos, and I will see you in my next video, which will be in Pondicherry. So I'll see you then.